What is up, DIY fam? You're watching Rent This Flip That. My name is Z and we are back out at the AC01 remodel. And yes, behind me, you are seeing that right. Part of the house is missing. But you can see I have two jacks up underneath there and they're holding that part of the house up, right? Okay. And then there's a band out front, but it's pretty much rotten, so it's basically the Lord holding this house up. That's what's going on. We have ran into an issue, so that is what is going on today. This piece of plywood will have to be removed over here so you guys can see what it is we're about to do. Let's take a look over here and walk over and talk about what happened to this block and how we're going to remedy the situation going forward. Here we go. Okay, so now I have pretty much replaced all the joists and the band all the way around this whole house. And if you take a look right there, you'll see that it's pretty much all new floor joists. But we got around here in this part, this block was collapsed at the bottom, so I had to dig down to the footers, put some block back in there, put the mortar all in it and get it all going and everything, and I just smeared that in there to help hold it all together. Probably didn't need to do that, but anyway, right here, it looks like somebody smacked into this right here. And if I come down to the end, it's easy for you guys to see how much this thing has caved in. You see? Now, not only has it caved in, and I wasn't worried about that, but look at the hump. It goes up. When we ran a string line from this point right here to the same point all the way down there at the end, it was literally about 2.5 inches high where this spot is right here. But not only that, it was in 3 inches that way. So I thought, what am I going to do about this? Because I'm not a block layer. I'm sure that I could probably tackle it and handle it, but the time it would take me to do it is going to be extremely long because I'll be learning as I go. So I called a block guy and I thought it was going to cost me a fortune, but this guy gave me a great price. It is Sunday. He said he would come out here today on his Sunday and get this thing wrapped up and fixed for me. I can't tell you how grateful I am going to be to this guy if he actually does show up. You know, some people say they'll show up, especially on a Sunday, and they don't, but I've been given word he'll be here in between 12 and 1. And it's 12:05. So I wanted to come out here and get this video and show you guys the before, and then we'll get a little bit of video of him actually fixing it, and we'll see what it is that he's done, and we'll talk about it when it's all over. I asked him if it'd be okay if I filmed him a little bit working. I told him about the YouTube channels. He said that would be fine. So you guys hang tight. I'm gonna wait for him to get here. We're gonna go over this block situation when he gets here, and then we'll see what happens. All right, guys, I'm gonna head back inside and get on what I do, and that's framing, and I'll holler back at you in a little while. Peace. So there's the block, guys. The whole side of the house is missing almost. We got no window, we got no band, we got no block, but hey, it's being supported. So these guys coming in, probably can't hear me with this mask on. Anyway, that's what we got going on. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna leave these guys to it. Now, I don't know these guys very well personally, you know what I'm saying, but most guys like to, I know me, I don't want somebody sitting around watching me. I definitely don't want somebody sitting around filming me. So I just wanted to make sure I get a little bit of this and that in there so that you guys can see what it looked like before and what it looks like after they tore it out. And of course, it's block land. I'm sure they're gonna run a string and take care of it. But anyway, I'll check back in with that guy in just a little bit. I got stuff to do myself. Let's go. Yo, I hear some cutting out here. Check it out. Woo! Look at that. Yeah. That ain't nothing I know about. Look at that. All right, you guys, so we are in the wall building process. Now, we have been on these walls for a couple days. I've had Jesse help me. I've had my son help me. Both of them have been building walls, but Hayden's been back there building the front wall all morning, and we're about to stand that thing up. So I'm gonna take you through and show you how that thing is laid out. That way you guys know what it is we're actually doing over here. I used to frame quite a while back in the day, and so it's fun to come out here and use some of my framing skills when it comes to this stuff over here. So let's go take a look. All right, so you can see right here, this is the start of the first wall. Now, all these have been rebuilt. They were built out of 1x2s, and of course that middle one was a 2x6 wall, but it was definitely shady. So we got it rebuilt. You got your 5 foot in here. You got your 5 foot in here. So these are the 2 bathrooms. You see we have a wall, we have a wall, and we have a wall. And if you'll take a look up at the top, this top plate is hanging over 3.5 inches. This one's hanging over 3.5 inches. and this one is hanging over 3.5 inches. So if you're not familiar with framing and you're not sure exactly why, that's how we tie the wall in. So you can see this is missing the gap where that one's hanging over, the end is missing over there, and we are missing a gap over there. And of course it is hanging over 3.5 inches over here, if you're wondering why, or why you ask. And that is because this wall continues on past here, comes back here for a doorway, and so our bathroom goes here and there'll be a closet right there. So that 3.5 inch that's hanging over there is going to cap over the next wall we are about to build right here. That's what's going on here. We got this wall built. We're about to stand this thing and then head on out to lunch. So you guys hang tight and I'll holler back at you. Peace. Now. All right, let's go ahead and start sliding. You're in the wall.
It still came out here. I only have one screw in it.
Perfect. I love it. All right, you guys, Jesse's over there putting up some dead wood on for the drywall, guys. I'm gonna have to venture outside. But I want to talk to you real quick about what happened and what's going to happen on the next video. And if you guys want to keep up with our progress on what's going on here at the ACO1 remodel, I would suggest going down and hitting that subscribe button and making sure to turn on notifications. That way YouTube will notify you when I put that other video out. And you guys are not going to want to miss this stuff. All right, so we got all the walls put up today, which was the main goal for today, and so I'm happy with that. Jesse went around and cut all the door plates out, so that is all done. I'm gonna run outside and show you what's going on with that and leave her inside. You guys, let's go. All right, team, so if you take a look here, the block guy came out the other day on Sunday and got this block ready for me. However, this needs a lot of work. Now, I was going to go ahead today and finish out that wall right there, just so I can figure out what's going to go on with that electrical, because we are not changing this wall in the center. This is one of those 2x2 walls, but I measured with all the drywall and the paneling in there. It literally is right at 3 3/8. So I don't think I'm going to have a problem when it comes to my door jambs with that. However, if I was to put a little piece right here to finish that off, I think that would bother me in my sleep that little piece is there, and I really wanted to tie in my bottom plate from there all the way across as far as it could go, and the same thing up there. So I think I'm gonna hold off on building that right there and jump underneath here tomorrow or at the end of the day today and fix this. So that is another video, and when we get to that, I'll explain to you what's going to go on with that. But until then, we are going to sign off for today. So that just leaves us with this, guys. I want to talk to you about something very important and very special to us here at the Rent This Flip That channel. It's the like button. I know everybody asks for it, but you have no idea what the like button does for the YouTube algorithm. If you're liking what you're seeing so far, go down and smack that like button for us, and then YouTube will send our video out to a few more people, and if I can get them to smack it, they'll start sending it to everywhere. That's what helps to make the channel grow, and also just subscribing. All right, you guys, I think that's going to do it for us on this one, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until next time, you guys take care and stay safe. Peace!